This is an 80-year-old boss. His company isn't big, just a little room of a dozen or so square meters. Small as it is, he still has a hard-working apprentice. He's the most lovable boss I've ever met. At 3 in the afternoon, only after he's eaten and had his fill to drink, he finally starts work. This is a blacksmith shop that's been open for more than 20 years. The equipment here is from decades ago, and he's always insisted on doing things the traditional way. Whether it's forging a cleaver or making a pair of scissors, he hammers them out, batch after batch, with his own hands. He seems like a kind, gentle old man. He kept telling me to be careful, said the city is dirty, then brought me something sour, brought me something to eat, and chatted with me, smiling the whole time. But later, when I watched him at work, I saw a different side of him. The moment the fire flared up, it was like he became another person. At 80, he picked up the hammer, and it still rang out strong and clear, even with failing eyesight. He leaned in close, carefully checking the guard and the alignment. He stared at every step, reminding them about every bit of force, every degree of heat. After he finished instructing, he went out, not to fetch materials, but to go back and lie down for a nap. The one doing the forging became the apprentice. He has a great temper and loves to smile. No matter what you say, he listens seriously. When I saw the price list on the wall, 5 yuan to make a sickle, I couldn't help wondering, a shop that barely makes money, why do they do it so earnestly? It wasn't until I took a closer look at this little shop that I noticed the cabinet covered in phone numbers and names. And every day villagers come by, watching him work, bringing things in. Even small issues like fixing up a repaired hoe he won't charge a cent for. Then I realized that diligent apprentice is his son, the only one who can carry on this blacksmith shop. In that moment, I felt like I finally understood everything. He's been forging iron since he was 18, his hands covered in scars, so how could he ever be afraid of getting dirty? He spent half his life at the anvil, and he's never really left this tiny room. In fact, for more than 20 years, he hasn't raised his prices. His movements are getting slower and slower, but in this day and age, fewer and fewer people are willing to wait for him. Yet the fire in that little iron house he's guarded for over 20 years, once it was lit, it never went out again.